Hey, what's up, people? We back, man. We got another one. Raw Brilliance Media, Raw Brilliance with Mansa J. I am your boy, Mansa J, as always. We got a special one here today. But before we jump into that, man, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff because all that stuff matters, man. But we appreciate y'all joining us and coming back. On today's episode, man, we got the second half of a dynamic duo that started an event down here in Austin, Texas that's been making waves for what's about the last 2-3 years now. And if y'all don't know what that is, that's the SmokeOut and the pre-roll
Yes,
also,
sir.
man. And we already had one half Jay Soldier on the show before, and this time we got the other half, the co-founder of the SmokeOut, ATX on, Mr. DJ Napalm.
Already, what's going on, man? How you
What's
doing?
good, my boy?
Good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed. You?
Man, always, bro. Blessed, always.
Good, good, man.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Man, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you for showing up.
Yes, sir.
But I'm been to a few of y'all events, and I always wonder. I never got to meet you. I've been knowing. I had Jay Soldier when I first started the podcast, like maybe like 2 years ago.
Right.
He was probably one of my fourth or fifth guests that I had on.
Nice.
But after I had came to y'all first show that y'all started throwing, so but I never got a chance to meet you. But I always seen you up on the tables. I always knew about you and everything like that. I always known you was in the city making waves.
Yes, sir.
And then I remember you and I think DJ Hella Yella did that
Oh yeah, we did the K Dot.
yeah
Appreciation
that
night.
show, and I remember that too. So, but yeah, man, it's a pleasure to finally get you on here and ask you a bunch of questions and find out about you, bro.
Facts, bro. Good to
man.
finally meet you for sure, man. I know I don't get to like go around and meet people at the events. I'm like, the only DJ, usually the house DJ for the night, so I don't really get to, network and get to shake hands and stuff like that. So it's always dope to, hop on the pod and get my shit off.
For sure,
Yeah.
sure. And that's what we definitely gonna do today, get this shit off, man. But let's start off with like the basic. Are you from Austin or in the area?
No, born right here north side of Austin, for sure.
Born and raised north side?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. What were you doing like in your youth in Austin?
Man, like everybody else started with sports. That's how like I know a lot of the artists and DJs and just like people that the creators around the city know each other from when we was kids playing sports, basketball, football, track. I ran track in college for a little bit. So,
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So just
What you run?
the 200. I was a 200 runner, and then I ran a high jump a little bit.
That's dope.
Hell
That's
yeah.
dope. I hated track, man. But
What?
that's dope, though.
Man, I hated all the other sports.
For real?
Hell yeah. I fuck with basketball. That was my first love. But football,
Right.
I just played that because all the other homies was playing. I couldn't stand getting hit.
Facts.
I quit that shit like after sophomore year. Just focus on track and basketball. But yeah, I just played sports as a youth.
Because with like yeah, man, like track and shit, bro, that shit. I only played or ran, I should say, or did the field events just to stay in shape for the other sports, man.
Facts.
But if they didn't make me go, because I'm from a small town, so it's like you had to do
You had to do
multiple
everything.
sports and shit like that, man. But track was like, cause the practice, bro, they be grueling. Like you got to run like 10 100s, then run a bunch of stuff. I was like, man, I'm not finna do this shit, bro.
See, that's how it was. Like for summer track for me, like those practices was always hard, but it was cool because it was like the camaraderie. You getting close to all the homies. We had like a dope team, you know what I'm saying? But school track, our coach was bullshit for the school track. So we told him what we was doing that practice. We was like, hey coach, what if we did like, I don't know, like 200-300s, and then we did like a couple sprints on the field real quick. We'll call it a practice. He was like, oh yeah, that sound good. So that shit was bullshit in school.
That's what's up. So what was your time in the 100 at your peak?
Oh man, I wasn't really no 100 runner. I probably ran maybe like 10-8, maybe.
10-8.
Yeah, 10-7.
Maybe like a 10-8.
Like,
you talking like that shit slow or something.
Bro, nah, fam. Like I ran
scooting.
when I first started running like summer track, man. I ran like against like teams like Texas Heat, and I ran for the San Antonio Blazers. And we had like two teams. So our main team was of course in San Antonio. We was the Austin branch. So when I finally got embraced into that life, like I'm thinking when I'm like in 9th, 10th grade, that like 11, like 10-9, that's fast. But these niggas is running like 10-4, 10-3. You know what I'm saying?
That
they
little
like,
slight difference mean a lot in track.
That's a lot,
though.
and people
Like,
wouldn't
that's
really
one
think
thing.
like that's like a half a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
for
that
sure.
shit is a lot, and you getting your ass whooped, you getting whipped by a half.
That's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Half a second.
And
So like
that's why I hate the track.
nah, but see, at first it was kind of rough because I was like always the fastest when I ran like just regular school track. I didn't get to run like summer track. I didn't find out that shit until like I was already in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? All them other kids, they started running summer track when they was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? 9 years old type shit. I was playing basketball and shit. That was like I said, that was my first love. So when I finally got like actually all the way into like the real track shit, like actually seeing like fat like girls beating dudes type shit, like literally like that shit was just like a whole new life, and that's why I fell in love all over again.
I did love the track meets though. Like the track meets always went hard, bro.
You know the track meets was the greatest. We ain't even gotta get into that all the way, but if you ran track, and you know the track meets was always lit, especially in Texas. Them hoes was always
that's the only reason I used to like. I hated practices, but the meets though, it's like I'm gonna make something pop off one of the buses, bro.
Man, all that. All the schools come together, man. You seen people from like, it might be some out of district schools you ain't never seen before. You know, just people like you ain't never seen before. So that shit was always dope. Hell yeah.
Another sport that was like that was tennis, because I've been playing tennis in like 6th grade, so I used to go to those meets, and them shits was wild too though. Man, my mama would like always claim Serena and Venus. Like she like, oh yeah, them my daughters. That's like the only sport I never like would try all the way, but she just. Man, she loved watching tennis, but I would never try that shit. She hated that. She still hate that to this day. I never played tennis. I think I went to like one practice one time. I think it was like a little youth league or some shit like that. I was probably like 6th, 7th grade. I was like, Mom, I'm not playing tennis. That's the thing though. See, most like real athletes ain't gonna play tennis. Yeah. So when I used to go to the meets, like it wasn't too many of me. You feel me? So I mean that bitch cleaning up. Bro. On G. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was the move. But man, off of that, man, let's jump into this music, man. For sure. You be DJing. Well, you are a DJ, yes, sir. And you do it at a very high level. Yes, sir. So, what got you into the mixing and mastering and just doing the whole DJ thing? Man, I really started in radio, man. That's how I got my start. I started at KZI 88.7. Shout out to them. I was a freshman in high school, so I probably like 06. Yeah, probably 06, 07 that's dope. That year. And they just had like a teen program that they started back, I want to say in the late 80s, early 90s. It was called Below Zero, the teen scene or whatever. And it was like a teen talk show ran by teens for teens. And it was, you just came up there on Saturdays and just talk about just like issues with kids, man, just teenagers going through high school life. You know what I'm saying? We just do like topics like, you know what I'm saying, February, so we do stuff like Black History Month and just like just hot topics, like, you know what I'm saying, that shit that kids would care about. And that's just kind of how I got my start. My mom was been there or she's still there, so she's been there like over 30 years. Oh, really? So I really was raised there. Like I knew, shout out to the old station manager, Steve Savage, very familiar with him. That's definitely the OG. And a lot of people that's been up there for a long time. So I pretty much was raised in the radio and kind of just transitioned into actually spinning records probably 2015, late 2014, maybe 2015. That's when I actually like got my first controller and started spinning records. What did you start out with? Man, I started out with like a little bullshit Newmark controller. Yeah, I tried to DJ back in the day. Like it lasted for maybe like a little while. I was pretty serious about it. I had some Technique 1200s. Yeah, and nice. Everything like that. So you invested for real. Yeah, I learned how to like scratch. I know how to do it all, but then I started to like I don't know. I just kind of got like, I guess burnt out on trying to like make it happen, like so I can get me like, because I moved down here to Austin to go to school. Right. So like after I got back in school and stuff, my schedule got crazy and I stopped practicing like I was supposed to and doing all the type stuff. Then I stopped doing parties and I don't know, I just kind of like faded out of it. It wasn't even like, man, I'm done with this. You know what I mean? But just kind of just slowly. Right. But it just wasn't meant for me, I guess. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's fire. Who was like But what made you want to actually become like an actual DJ though? Was it just from that experience at the radio station and your mom being kind of in the business? Is that what kind of like moved you
Yeah,
towards
that
it?
kind of like motivated me and like kind of sent me in that direction for sure. But really, really what kind of pushed me into actually DJing for real, was probably my want to just kind of be a part of the growth of the city. You know what I'm saying? And as far as in the aspect as hip hop and having more hip hop artists come to the city, I just remember like as a kid, it would only like the major acts would only go to like Houston and Dallas, and they might hit San Antonio because you know that's like kind of a major market with the Spurs and shit like that. So it kind of got annoying when it was like, man, like it would be only every once in a while. I remember like Hove came in like '09, and then like Kanye came in '08. But like actually like you want to see like the acts more often. You know what I'm saying? You want to see them every time they throw a tour. You want them to come to Austin. So like being a DJ, I felt like it definitely inspired kind of like the Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, the kind of like their dynamic duo kind of thing.
That's fine.
And when I seen Jay Soulja rap for the first time, it kind of like clicked all the way. I was like, no. I was like, yo, that's him.
The star
You know what I'm saying?
for.
That's the star.
Yeah, that's it.
I need to be his fucking DJ. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
fine.
now we here.
Because one thing is for certain, Soulja go harder than
Nah,
that,
that's a fact.
Like
That's a fact.
he spit on a very high level, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But what that's fire though, man. Like I never thought about the DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith type of like deal, but that's makes perfect sense though, because that's really what it is though.
No, that's definitely what it is, man. And we kind of been like that for a while. Like it was like a real organic chemistry when we first met. Like over a decade now ago. You know what I mean? So we just kind of just like been building on it. It was something that just happened. Now that I look back on it, like hindsight 2020, that was kind of like the goal, but that wasn't really like the intent at first. I was just like, man, you're dope. We should, you know what I'm saying? I want to kind of get you on the radio. I was working for Score More at the time as well, like promoting for hip hop shows. I wanted to get them on shows just to like get more exposure to them, and then like kind of like built into like, yo, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, have a chemistry. We gonna be able to throw shows. We gonna be able to put on a show at first. You know what I'm saying? It was actually performing. Bouncing off each other, you know what I'm saying, during the shows, interacting with the crowd, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. So
that's dope, man. That's dope. So speaking on you wanting to bring or being a part of the movement of bringing more hip hop artists down here and building a culture, where you feel like it's at right now in Austin?
Man, it's thriving, man. It's definitely thriving, man. The city is definitely filled with a lot of talent, man. A lot of talent is in the city, and I can attest to that just from the last 5 years. We started throwing the SmokeOut back in 2018. You know what I'm saying? So our 5-year anniversary is coming up this summer. So man, just to see the change in the last 4 or 5 years, and kind of like it was kind of oversaturated a little bit. Like, of course, you know what I'm saying, it's a social media age. Everybody thinks it's just so easy to be a rapper. It's so accessible to be a rapper. You can record, you know what I'm saying, songs on your phone. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go to the studio half the time. But I think the city is looking great with the artists that are in the forefront, as well as, you know what I'm saying, Jay Soulja, of course. You got artists like the Kid Jones, Y2, Tita.
I just heard him the other day.
Yeah, Y2. Like people like really come up to me and like, man, I don't even know who Y2 is, and it's crazy because you'll be watching Netflix and you don't even know you listening to Y2 when you're watching a TV show on there. You know what I'm saying? His shit is like global. You know what I mean? And people, you know what I'm saying? He got people in Germany and Japan, all across the world dancing to his music. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, artists like that, artists like, you know what I'm saying? Even the young niggas too, man. Quinn doing his thing. OTM Thrax. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of talent in the city, and it's dope to see a lot of the supporters and fans getting behind their favorite artists, and they coming out to shows, they showing love on social media and all that. So it's looking beautiful.
That's dope. Like now I can see why y'all started to smoke out.
Yeah.
Like, for one, it was definitely necessary because it's not like that in the city at all.
Yeah.
And like y'all do it on a very high quality level, which
For
I
sure.
like. Like, you got to take that shit serious. You
No
know
doubt.
what I mean? Like, it's a great show to go to regardless of who's on it. It's just a great environment to be in.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
But what brought y'all to bringing the SmokeOut about and the pre-roll? Like, I kind of understand it by the things that you were saying,
Yeah.
but I want to know like exactly that moment where it's like, hey man, let's start this up.
Yeah, like you were saying, like the city needed it, man. It was something that was definitely missing when it came for local artists and just hip hop acts having a platform for them to actually feel comfortable and actually feel wanted. You know what I'm saying? Actually feel like you're not just giving a promoter your money and like, hey man, thanks for your money, see you at the show type shit. You know what I mean? So we really came about the SmokeOut when Soulja got his first major endorsement deal by Swisher Sweets. That was back in 2018, and the whole team, the whole team was out in LA. He just got done like getting inducted as an official Swisher Sweets artist, and we were like, man, when we get back to the crib, man, this is so dope. But when we get back to the crib, like, how is we gonna pivot from this? Like, they're only gonna be doing shows like once a quarter. So what are we gonna do in between time to you know what I'm saying, make this shit just go further? And so we was like, man, we gotta throw a show. We gotta throw a hip hop show. Like, we got this dope experience. We got this dope opportunity, and they're gonna give us some motion. But how we gonna give ourselves motion? You know what I'm saying? When we back at the crib. So we pretty much threw the first SmokeOut, and Soulja was the headliner, and we had two other headliners with them as well. And man, it was a success, man. We did it June 2nd, 2018. And it was a major hit, man. People came out and they showed love, and it kind of just clicked. Like, okay, cool, we did it for Soulja. Let's put on all the homies too, because we know a lot. We make music with a lot of different artists in Austin, and they're super dope. So let's give them the platform as well. And it just kind of organically grew into this whole platform it is now.
Yeah, and it's definitely a platform for sure now, like a major one, especially in the city.
Yeah.
What like y'all changed venues though? I remember because y'all started, y'all was on East 7th Street.
Yeah,
first.
it was on 7th.
Yeah, but now y'all at the Pink Flamingo.
My Flamingo Cantina.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Cantina.
Yeah, we ain't in Vegas, my boy.
Yeah, yeah, definitely Vegas
for
too,
real,
bro. That's
we
my
was,
bad,
though,
bro.
for
Yeah, but yeah, man. Why the change of venues of space, or it was just like
man, the
time to move?
pandemic took out Scratch House, man. R.I.P. Scratch House for sure. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the venues in downtown didn't get to thrive and survive through the pandemic, man. It was slow motion. Nobody could throw shows. So yeah, man, the venue ultimately got shut down and got bought out. But man, that was a perfect situation, man. It was a perfect space.
There,
I feel like it was a great place to set our foundation, man. And those shows that we did there is gonna I think live forever in hip hop Austin history, man, for sure. Just because
I
just
had
had to
never
be
been
there.
to a show like that in the city. Where it was like everybody was in that bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Blowing it down in that bitch.
You
bro.
feel me,
It's
man?
like,
Like
this
it was,
shit fire,
it was
bro.
just like it's a moment, man. Definitely something that will be etched in history for sure.
Right. That's what's up. What I know y'all got the tournament going on right now.
Yeah, just finished it.
It just finished. Yeah, that's right. Who was the champion there with the belt?
Man, Dre the Great, man. Shout out to Dre the Great out of Killeen, man. Super dope artist, man. Got on stage and thrived, bro. Nigga he's a star, bro. For sure. Like, and it's crazy because homie got on stage and before he actually started the tournament, he actually had some conversations with one of our judges, Jay Mill. They actually recorded the same studio. And he was telling them, hey, man, I'm going to get on that stage. I'm going to rap, bro. I'm going to out-rap everybody. I'm going to win. And Jay Mill was like, nah, man, that's not what type of competition this is. You got to actually, you know what I'm saying, perform a little bit. You got to have some, you know, some turn-up shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to get, you know what I'm saying, get the ladies moving, get the crowd rocking. But dude got on stage and put on some dope beats on and rapped his ass off. And won. He just won that bitch, bro. It was definitely a moment for him and a moment for our platform too, man. It was super dope. Shout out to Dre the Great, and shout out to all the artists that competed into the competition, man. It was a man, but I think that was one of the best tournaments, man, for sure that we've done. That was the I say it was the fourth time we did the tournament.
Yeah. And, I talked to Jay Soldier about it when I wrote an article about it before it started.
Yeah.
Or whatever, go on the website. But yeah, man, like y'all built that thing up to where it was like I was legit with the belt too. I thought that was so fire, bro.
Nah,
the belt, the SmokeOut belt.
Nah, that shit was definitely a crowd pleaser. Definitely it's something enticing, man. It's something that the artists would when they first like saw that belt in person. That was like, man, that was like,
I gotta have
man,
that.
they was like, I gotta have that motherfucker, bro. That was
that
like,
shit, it was fire though because y'all got like a real belt made, like a championship belt.
Nah, some people thought like some plastic shit that we got from Walmart. Like, nah, that was like a real belt. Like, it got some weight to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you hold it on your shoulder for about 5 minutes, you're gonna start to feel it. Like, all right, damn, let me put this all down real quick. It got some weight to it. So, so Dre the Great definitely won that motherfucker fair and square, and he taking that bitch back to the crib.
That's what's up, man. So, are they gonna come back with the same belt, or y'all gonna get a?
Stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, man. A lot up our sleeve for the rest of this year, next year, and beyond, man. We got a lot of plans coming up, and stay tuned.
I know y'all got a show coming up for South by Southwest.
Yes, sir.
Whatever. Have you already got that already set?
Yeah,
with
man.
The acts and everything?
Yeah, man. The lineup, official lineup's going to be dropping real soon. We just finished up the lineup actually this week. Got all the artists that's going to be performing. So we're going to be dropping the official lineup here really soon. We damn near 1 month out from the show. So, SmokeOut ATX, the official South by Southwest showcase will be happening March 18th at Revival Coffee on 7th Street. Doors are gonna be at 7, and it's gonna be another one of those ones, man, for sure. Last year was absolutely incredible, man. It was a great show.
I'm sliding through.
Yeah, man, you definitely got to pull up, man. Last year was definitely a vibe. A lot of people came out. We held capacity for damn near the whole show. So, man, we definitely looking forward to this year to do it bigger and better.
That's gonna be fun. What's like your top 5 DJs?
We be talking about it all time or in the city or?
I'm talking about when you look at I want to know your top 5 DJs. Who do you like fuck with the most? It could be your all-time top 5 if you want it to be, or it could be just your top 5 right now.
Man, no. If I'm gonna go like just DJs all time, you probably gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy Jeff, Premier. DJ Scratch, man, I don't want to just show love to all the legends and stuff. I want to you know what I'm saying. I like the DJs in the city as well. You know what I'm saying. So of course you gotta show love to Hella Yella. Definitely a big influence in everything that I've been doing for a long time. Definitely shout out to him. DJ Roger that is absolutely crazy as well. DJ Terrell, he's doing this thing. D Money is doing this thing. DJ E, shout out to DJ E. He got the skating reeks on lock out here for sure. He does a lot of big things. He DJs for Lil Key. Man, bro. Melissa Bells is fucking dope as shit, bro. She always got the fucking crowd rocking. Callie K. Man, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot of DJs out here going crazy.
Definitely more than 5.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, bro. I can't
do like 5. It's too hard.
Yeah, no, it's too many, bro. Yeah, it's too many.
I understand. But that was like the whole point of the question. Though. I want to see like who was rocking. Like, well, I know DJs are real close a lot too, though. So you know, like. It's rivalry sometimes, but usually DJs are usually pretty, you know what I mean, in some type of DJ coalition or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Know what I mean? So, but if you could pick one DJ to spin your party, who would you pick?
Of all time?
You can get any DJ you want to spin your birthday party. Any DJ you want.
That's a good question, bro. Oh, man. Any DJ to DJ my party. You got it. Shit, I'll probably go with DJ D Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, D Nice is fucking.
Yeah,
he's the one right now.
Sure.
DJ D Nice is definitely the one for sure.
That's what's up though.
Cause he gonna give me everything. Cause I don't want to say I'm an old soul, but I like all, you know what I'm saying, all genres of music. You know what I'm saying, going all the way back to the 70s. You know what I'm saying, and of course till now. So I think D Nice would fucking go crazy with the oldies and with the mixing it with the new shit for sure.
What do you look for in trying to determine if a DJ is talented or not?
Man, DJing is just all about knowing what to play when to play it. That's literally probably 80% of the shit, 70% of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to get into the technicalities, of course, scratching and beat juggling, and that's like competition. You know what I'm saying? Type shit, and you want to, you know what I'm saying, definitely tighten up your skills. But I think DJing is mostly knowing what to play and when to play it, and being able to walk into a room and feel the vibe of the people. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you are, no matter what situation or environment it's in, you can set up somewhere and be able to, you know what I'm saying, rock out.
Do you believe a DJ needs to know how to scratch or use turntables, or do it really even matter in today's time with all the technology and shit that's here?
Yeah, in today's term, I think it's always dope to at least touch them and learn. You know what I'm saying? At least learn the basic scratches and of course tighten up your skills and learning. If you want to go into the advanced shit, I think that's always dope too. Just in case you can, you just add into your repertoire. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt you to, you know what I'm saying, be able to know how to do all those things. But like I said, I think in just like being open format and just like going to like play music for people, I don't think it's the most important thing these days.
Yeah, because this DJs now, like that do like world tours, bro. Like they don't touch no turntables.
No, facts.
Like, they sell out arenas, dog.
That's
like,
a fact.
That shit's bananas to me.
They got a controller. They got the beat machine, or you know what I'm saying. Like
it's the whole show that they putting on.
It's the whole experience, man. They got the lights. They got the smoke. They got all the bells and whistles, man. It's the whole experience for sure.
Yeah, I went to like the very first time I heard about like a real big DJ was DJ Aoki. I was on spring break one year in Florida or whatever, and like he came out and like there was this probably like had to be like 20,000-30,000 people on the beach, bro.
Yeah.
Like they was all there to see him.
Yeah.
He going crazy. I was like, what the fuck is this? There's no artist coming out. It's
nah,
like,
man.
We came to see him.
They came to see him and his different mixes and how he blends shit. And it's just about knowing what to play and when to play it, man. You bring in that right record on top of that, the one that's going crazy already. And you just building up that adrenaline. You building up that climax. You know what I mean? And you just drop that one.
You go crazy.
Everybody going crazy.
So that's wild, man. Do you pay attention to like the overall music industry at all? Like as far as like artists and the business aspects of it?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the being on the show side and behind the scenes, and just starting with like promoting, man. I think my knowledge from working with Score More and promoting and just being around those people definitely helped me and definitely propelling this platform and what me and Soulja doing, and definitely helped to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Definitely the how to, you know what I'm saying, market.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Definitely how to market the shows, man. How to treat artists. I think that's one main thing I learned from them as well. How they actually treat the artists, and it doesn't matter at what level they were at. Like they're doing early Kendrick Lamar tours, early J. Cole, early Big Sean. This is like, you know what I'm saying, 2010, 2011, 2012, you know what I'm saying, early, you know what I'm saying, the early 2010s, when these artists are first coming up, and you just see how they just respected them and their come up, and then now you look back, they helped J. Cole do one of his first Texas tours. Now, fast forward, now they helping him throw the Dreamville Festival. You know what I'm saying? Like they had part of all that. So it's definitely learn how to treat artists, and I think that just goes back to having a good character and just knowing how to treat people, everybody the same, and that's in the room. You know what I'm saying? From the janitor to the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know who you're gonna meet on the way up and down.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Like, I only ask that because, like, you know how QC, they just sold their company for $300 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that could be, I've been thinking on it, like, I don't know if that's, like, I understand why they did it. That's $300 million, plus they got other business connections and stocks and shit. It's
Right.
business,
Yeah.
I get it. But I just mean, like, in the overall, we don't own really nothing major in the music industry
Right.
that we make huge. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it disappoints me that they sold because I thought they were doing great things on a
Right.
great level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I want to know what you think about that. If you think like them and other companies like them selling that were previously black owned and selling out to whoever it is, like to the company they sold to was
Scooter
South
Braun.
Korean based or something.
Yeah, that's Scooter Braun's his company, but yeah, it's not black owned no more. That's what.
No, it's not his company. He's the CEO of the company. He sold his company to that company.
And he sold that. Okay, bet.
But he runs the company for them in America.
Got you.
Right. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. I agree with you, man. It's like it's tough, bro. It's a double-edged sword, man. You can look at it from one way. You want to stay black owned. You want to keep on, you know what I'm saying, employing other black people and keeping it kind of, you know what I'm saying, in the house. But at the same time, man, you build something up for so long and you invest so much into it, and you know the industry, and you kind of, you know, you got the ins and outs, and you kind of feel like you might have reached your peak. And if you got somebody. You got somebody offering you $300 million. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't think about that either.
It's tough. You know what I mean? It's you got to think about it from all aspects, man. Like when I say like your peak, like are they gonna find another Migos and another Lil Baby or another? You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
tough.
that's tough to do. Like to keep on doing that shit. So once you build that up and you feel like you reached that, you know what I'm saying, that pinnacle, I think it's time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they made the wrong decision as selling. I'm not mad at them.
Oh, you made $300 million. I ain't saying it's the wrong decision.
Yeah,
I'm just saying is it like overall, like somebody gotta, I guess, take a stand for us.
No,
like, you feel me?
I
like
totally
like
agree
me,
with
I got my little production company and stuff like that, and I've been offered deals like because I write and stuff by trade. So that's screenplays and stuff like that, right?
No.
So like I got projects that I'm working on now, but I gotta finance out of my own pocket.
Right.
I've gotten offers, you know, to buy my scripts and take my projects and have them develop, but like I can't direct them, or I can't do this, or I can't be like a part of something I built. You feel me? Or something that came out of my brain.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'd rather go that long route about it.
Yeah.
And when I do hit my reward, even if it is 10 years from now and I finally get my shit on the big screen, you know what I mean? Like,
it's going to be yours.
I feel like that long run money is going to be way more important and more beneficial in the overall, not just for me, but for like my family, my community and shit like that, because the things I'm going to be able to do to put back into the community.
No, for sure.
With that. But and by building up those partnerships and stuff along the way, it's gonna help me a whole lot more than just taking a bag right now.
No, for sure.
So I just like I understand why they did it, bro. I just get disappointed when I see shit like that.
Yeah.
Like y'all's brand that y'all building right now, I think that shit fire, bro. Like I think y'all gonna really build that shit into something that's gonna, especially in this city, when it was starving for that. Like we needed that down here. I'm not even from Austin, but I've been down here long enough now to where like I call this shit my city too. You feel me? So. And when y'all started doing it out there, thought that shit was genius, bro. It's like we need that right there. That is a lane that they can take that brand now to SmokeOut.
Right.
Y'all could turn that into so many different things, bro.
Facts.
Like branch out and add on to it, shake this up and do that with it. Like it's beautiful. So I just like to see like when we build something to hold on to it, especially in this genre in hip hop, like when people of color built this shit up.
Exactly.
but we ain't getting the real benefits from it. Like
exactly,
it just disappoints me a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, that's I definitely know where you're coming from, man. It's definitely always tough to kind of see some of our legend acts that came up in the '90s, in the early 2000s, and you see them fast forward to now, and the labels that they, you know what I'm saying, they were signed to and made hundreds of millions of dollars off of them, and they kind of, you know what I'm saying, they might not be in the situation where you think they would be, or they might be in not in the best situation. So I definitely understand what you're saying. Like, you want to keep that black ownership. You want to be able to build your brand and be able to hold on to it and make those connections and be able to say that I took the long route. That just makes the reward much sweeter, for sure.
For sure.
So that's definitely what we doing, man. That's definitely what the goal is to it's not the slow grind. It's just more of the we not gonna sell our morals, we're gonna stand on our values. You know what I'm saying?
That right
forever.
there. That's,
you know what I'm saying? It can't be bought. There's not really a number that you can put on us to sell out something that's just so organic, and that's something that we wanted to keep in house and keep for the people. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that.
Yeah, man. That's all I want to see, man, is everybody understand their value that we have in this shit. Like, we make this culture. All over the world is following our culture that we built. Like, that's value in that. You got to understand the value that you have and that we have as a whole people, black and brown people. Like,
facts.
we all doing this shit. You feel me? So it's like, we just gotta learn to hold on to shit, cause they know what our value is. That's why they come in and cash in on a lot of this shit, and they trying to find you at your lowest.
Exactly.
And that's gonna be that hardest point where you like, man, I need to go ahead and sign. I gotta take care of my family, which I understand. I got a daughter now, so I get that more than anybody. You feel me? So, but at the end of the day, to get to them levels, some different levels, and really move our people in a direction that's in a positive and established one. Yeah, it's like we're gonna have to start making some sacrifices.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
You know what I mean? And don't none of this shit come without sacrifices
at all. That's a damn fact. That's a fact for sure. It's definitely tough when you got a lot of those artists and those people that are in those fucked up situations, and they see a quick bag, they see a quick like 50, 100K, but they're not knowing that the label or that person is probably gonna make 10x, 20x off of that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be
the thing.
That'd be the kicker. Like you're not really knowing that. You're not paying attention to that because you just know. You know what I'm saying? You might be struggling for the time being, but it's always cool to struggle, man. It's not. I think people be like so caught up on social media and on their phones.
That be the problem.
Seeing that lifestyle, you know what I mean? And they think like it's just gonna be an instant gratification. You just seeing like a picture. You just seeing like a quick little frame into somebody's life. You don't know what they had to do to get that stuff. You don't know the route they took. You don't know if they might have had to sell drugs. It might have took them 20 years to get into where they at. You know what I'm saying? But you just seeing the end result. You're not seeing the journey. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's all you're saying is everybody's highlights. You're looking at everybody's highlights.
That's it. You looking at that.
Yeah, you're not going. It's the same thing like during the summer when you see all these NBA players just showing their highlights on the thing.
I'm working. Yeah.
It's like it's other stuff that's going behind it that they're not showing. They don't want you to see. Yeah. It's certain moves that they working on that you ain't gonna see until that game come up and that moment come out. You're like, oh shit, where that come from? That's what I'm. You do shit behind closed doors or whatever, but social media being, I can't even call it a blessing and a curse. I can't really call it a blessing. I hate social media,
man.
But I understand it, the value of it in marketing and selling yourself to the world in order to make money off of it for you and your family and stuff like that. So I get it, man. I get it. That's just, but I hate social media. I don't even like to post, but you got to today to promote your shit.
I definitely feel you, man. Social media definitely isn't my favorite, but I feel like it's a tool that can be used for good or evil. You know what I'm saying? Or good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely used for both.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Most definitely. I feel like it's a platform and a way to reach out to the masses. You can get a lot of great information out. You can get a lot of bullshit information out. You know what I'm saying? You can reach out to people that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to spread love. They're trying to spread hate. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on what you filter through your, you know what I'm saying, if you can get your algorithm right, you know what I'm saying? Because it can definitely get stressful when you're on social media and then you seeing, oh, this person died, or this person got shot by the police, this person going through this, you know what I'm saying? So that shit can get depression after a while, you know, for sure. I think we just
always gotta take my breaks from it.
Nah,
always got to.
Man, for real. Definitely a good 2 week, 3 week cleanse of social media is definitely, I think, needed. At least once every at least 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to do it more, but I think I would definitely encourage people to take a break from that shit and just actually live life. You know what I'm saying?
Like now, every morning I wake up, bro, I don't touch my phone for at least the first 35, 45 minutes that I'm awake, bro. I'm gonna read or I'm gonna stretch or meditate or some shit like that, but.
Nice.
I ain't going in my phone, man. Yeah. Leave that shit on the charger.
I'll tell you one thing I had to do. I had to start charging my phone on the other side of the room type shit. Smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was reading a book called Atomic Habits. And it's basically, you know what I'm saying, just how to start good habits and bad ones. And one of the things is make it your environment set up so it's easier to do the habits that you want to do. So if I want to wake up and the first thing I want to do, if I want to manifest or I want to write in my journal or whatever the case may be, I got to make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Set up my environment to make that easy. So I put my notebook by the bed, or I make sure I put my charge my phone in the bathroom type shit. So the first thing because that's the first thing I do, get on the phone just like everybody else, start scrolling and type shit.
Checking out.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'll try and like I can't hear nothing when I'm asleep anyway, so I don't even like worry about putting it next to my bed or whatever because it's usually on vibrate all the time. Anyway. So like man, I try to stay off this thing as much as possible. I want to keep it on me when I need it. Just make everything so convenient, and that's a trap, bro.
Yep, like, that's what it is. Everything you need right there.
And especially with Apple, man, you know how they connect everything together. So
bro,
my laptop,
I'll leave my wallet at the crib. I'm like, shit, I'm good. I got my wallet on my
right
phone.
there,
I'm straight.
bro.
Yeah,
yeah, that shit is a devil.
Nah, for real, it is. It's some more. They knew what they was doing with this motherfucker for real. That's why they so expensive and people be in lines ready to grab them motherfuckers.
How old are you?
31. I'll be 31 next week.
Okay, so we about the same age. Like I remember when I was a kid, bro, like going on MapQuest.
Yeah.
You remember
had
that
to print
shit?
out,
Like, print that
man,
shit out?
Listen, my mama used to have to print out the MapQuest paper before we went to the basketball tournaments. So we made sure we got there on time and got to the right place, like, for real.
I used to actually remember streets. I don't remember like streets like that no more. Or like I used to be able to navigate shit without even having to get on my phone. Like everybody talked in streets and locations, but now it says, "Hey, drop your pin."
Yeah, exactly. It'll show your location.
Like,
it ain't even send the ID no more. It's just show your location for real.
This shit different, bro.
Nah, facts.
I'm still trying to get used to it.
Yeah, nah, that's scary for real.
But it's like I kind of feel like it's gonna go. It was just it hit us so fast and so hard at one time. I just feel like we got to go through this right now. Everybody's still trying to navigate how we do this, how we make money off of it, how we make it safe, like what's good, what's bad. So I feel like it's gonna be like this for at least another, I don't know, decade maybe until everybody's just used to it. Like when my daughter's older, she only gonna know this shit, so it's just gonna be every day to her. It's not gonna be nothing. Nature. Yeah, but for us, it's still a little thing, man.
Yeah, man, we the last of the Mohegans, man.
Last of the Mohegans. I haven't heard that in a minute. Last of the Mohegans.
Yeah, we the last generation that remember the time before the phones where you actually had to go outside and play till the street lights came on. You wasn't
Street lights came.
You wasn't allowed into the crib until then. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't play video games all damn day and sit on the phone.
I'm
TikTok.
from the country, bro. I was outside, bro.
Yeah,
like,
on G.
I was riding horses or something, dirt bike, 4-wheelers,
Nice.
or going fishing and hunting or some shit, bro. I was not. I've never been a gaming person.
Yeah.
But because I just never really wanted to be inside like that. I want to be outside.
Yeah, man, you outside. Shit, we riding bikes, playing basketball, throwing
Something.
football, something.
That's
Throwing
a
rocks, whatever, bro. Like we
It's
just
crazy.
outside.
It's crazy, man. My grandma, her old phone when I was a kid, I was probably still like in elementary. She still had a rotary phone. Like this was like one of the joints.
Yeah,
I remember
I
I was a kid when she had it, but I remember having to like call my mom to come pick me up or something.
Put your finger through
And
that.
just go all the way back. Everybody, like I barely see them even on TV anymore. Like even in the movies.
It's funny. I see, and it's crazy how this shit come full circle. I seen a damn it was like it was a reel I was on, a TikTok that was on reels on IG. It was basically like this family, and they had all their kids, and they put that rotary phone down.
Rotary phone.
That was like, I will give you $20 if you know how to work it. Like you got to call somebody. Boy, they was on that motherfucker.
It was going crazy.
That was like, what the hell is this? That was they put their finger through the thing. And I was like, I don't know how to work this. That was all like, it showed what year they was born. It was like 2003, 2005. That was y'all like, damn.
That was like old to us though too though. So, but
yeah, exactly. So imagine how it is to them. Yeah, to a 17, 16-year-old.
Crap.
Yeah, fact.
That shit crazy, man. Times different, bro.
Way different, man.
But as far as back to the SmokeOut and stuff like that, do y'all think about how do y'all decide who's on y'all shows?
Yeah, man, we just we A&R the whole thing. So that's kind of like what the pre-roll was pretty much for. We kind of we birthed that back in last summer, summer 2021, and it's pretty much used as the open mic, and it's used to A&R for the show. So you come out to the open mic on a pre-roll every third Tuesday of the month at Flamingo Cantina, and if you're a dope artist, you know what I'm saying, we'll invite you back out. We'll let you get like a little 10-minute set, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you then, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll, you know, if you're dope enough, we'll put you on the SmokeOut. Just like Lynn, shout out to the artist Lynn, that I was actually on our official South by Southwest show last year. So she submitted to the live music review that we do as well. We do that on the Tuesdays. We don't do the pre-roll. So she submitted on there. He was like, man, you dope. This shit is dope. You should come out to a show. Came out to a pre-roll, killed it. Did one song. It was all right, bet. We come out to another show and do a little 10-minute set, you know what I'm saying? Put on a showcase. And she rocked it again, man. We was like, man, you got it. So we put her on the official South by Southwest show, and she been rocking ever since.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, because I knew about the pre-roll, but I didn't know that it was just like an open mic. Like, it just go up there and so anybody can go as long as you dope, you get invited back. And
yeah, man. The open mic is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can just come off and come on stage if you want to just try a new record. You might be a new artist. A lot of the artists that come on our stage, it's be their first time performing. It's their first time. So it's always good to see people come for the first time. They'll get some constructive criticism. They'll fill out the stage, catch the vibe of the crowd, and they'll come back. And a lot of them, man, they come back and they get better every time. Man, we've had a lot of artists that have come out to the pre-roll 2, 3, 4 times, and every time they come back, man, they progress. They actually take what we're saying and they take it with actually some type of seriousness, and they go back. They work on their craft. They go to the studio. They tighten up shit. They do all that, and they come back and they kill it, man. So it's been a dope experience.
Beautiful. That's dope. And y'all doing like this R&B thing now too, right?
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, man. We bringing that back. It's called the Smoke and Chill. That's actually happened on February 21st at Flamingo Cantina as well. The first time we did it was actually before the pandemic for Austin Free Week.
Okay.
Back in I think that was January 2019 when we did that, and it was a hit, man. It was an absolute success for sure. We did it outside of Scratch House in the back, and I had a tent. They put the tent up, man. We had a lot of dope R&B artists come out, and the people was definitely vibing with it for sure, man. I played nothing but R&B that night. We was just had everybody singing. We was just all having a good time, man. That shit was dope.
Right. Do y'all ever combine the two together?
The Smoke and Chill and
Yeah, like say it's like an R&B artist who's dope. Can they be on the
on the SmokeOut?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. We've I'm trying to think, have we had a artist that has been on an R&B artist on the SmokeOut? I don't think so, but I know that we're gonna make the Smoke and Chill its own thing. It's gonna be its own monthly thing. We want to have a platform and a stage for the R&B and neo soul people, and kind of have them have their own thing. So we got a lot of dope artists that's gonna be actually doing a couple of sets during the show on the 21st. We got Jake Lloyd, shout out to him. We got Johnny Jukebox. We got Cat Carter, artist named Terrence Leon that's super talented, and a few more artists that are gonna come out and do that thing as well. So it's gonna be a good one.
That's fine, man. That's fine, man. What's like y'all's end game and all this? Is there one? Is there like a ultimate goal?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to tell you. But nah, man. The thing is just we want to be the platform in Central Texas and Texas period that artists come to looking for a great experience in how to take their career to the next level. So the motto is what Soldier always says is that the middle to the top is already accounted for. We want to be the voice for the people from the bottom to the middle. So the artists, not the artists, the labels, the brand people, all these established entities always want to fuck with you when you already are pretty much already got it figured out. They don't want to fuck with you when you trying to figure out, man, I need a studio to go to. I need help with some writing. Maybe I need a new producer. I need an engineer. I need a DJ. Whatever the case may be, we want to be that platform to help artists grow their careers to the next level, and for the whole state of Texas and eventually the whole nation. You know what I mean? So I think that's the end goal.
That's fine. Y'all do the live. I know y'all do the live. Do y'all go on there often though, or is it only like once every month or something like that?
Man, we try to do it weekly as much as possible, man. Because we dedicate the third Tuesday to the pre-roll, and the other Tuesdays we try to dedicate to the live music reviews, man. But it gets hectic, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of with everything that's going on with Soldier, with the artist side, and on the business side with the SmokeOut and the pre-roll and everything that we got going on. So sometimes we're not as able to do it every week, but we just got some new equipment and all that good stuff. So we definitely setting it up, and we actually gonna be starting doing it more often and bringing more ways of reaching out to the people and doing different type of reviews.
Right. Okay, that's fine. If you were talking to a young on its way up, trying to come up, trying to be, let's say, a DJ or a person of influence in this industry, where would you tell them to go and how to get started, or what to do and start working on?
I say number one is do the work, man. Is whatever the field you want to be in, do the research and then do the work. Do the work behind it. Make sure you're putting in those hours to tighten up your skills, perfect your craft. But I say also perfect you. You know what I'm saying? Be the best version of you. Don't get on here trying to be somebody else. I always say be influenced. Don't imitate. You know what I'm saying? You can. It's okay to be influenced by artists. It's okay to have inspirations and be inspired, but you don't have to imitate. You don't have to kind of like be the same thing. You see a lot of the artists, they'll hear something like, oh, yo, Future is hot. I want to sound like Future, but there's already a Future. You know what I'm saying? He does that to the best. Ain't nobody going to be, Future. You know what I mean? So be the best version of you. And I think everything else after that will start coming organically.
I like that. I like that. I just got a couple more questions for you, Big Dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Moving forward, I know y'all got South by Southwest coming up. Y'all got the R&B joint coming up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what's next for you outside of the pre-roll and the SmokeOut and stuff like that? For you trying to grow as a DJ and an artist in your own right and a professional?
Yeah, man. What's next for me is basically taking my career to the next level and reaching out and just branching out and doing more events, doing more club appearances, stepping out into that scene more a little bit. My focus kind of, like I said, my main thing coming into this was to making sure artists have a platform or our city isn't getting overlooked when it comes to hip hop. That was my main goal. And I feel like now that it's established, it's time for me to start putting my foot towards, stepping out and towards the, you know what I'm saying? Like you were saying earlier, like there's DJ coalitions and stuff. I'm not part of like none of that. You know what I'm saying? I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been one deep the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So definitely like stepping out and doing more things like that, linking up with other DJs, and just putting myself out there more, and start traveling more with the music as well.
All right, lovely. And how can people support what you got going on and what y'all got going on as a group collective?
Man, coming out to the shows, man. Definitely stand tapped in. Make sure y'all follow us at the SmokeOut ATX, at the pre-roll ATX. Follow me at Napalm 512. Follow my brother J Soldier, of course, the official J Soldier. But yeah, man, basically just coming out to the shows and supporting the artists, man, supporting the different creatives that are in the city that's out here doing their thing, and making sure that they feel supported and feel some type of love in the city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that that you got to go outside of the city to start getting popping, and you got to go outside of the city to start getting like some real motion. We want to change that whole narrative. Right. Totally. So definitely coming out to the shows and just supporting the artists.
All right, bet. I need you to give me, this might be kind of a hard question, all right? But with the events that y'all be putting on, the show y'all got going on, y'all see plenty of artists coming out of Austin and surrounding areas, right?
Yeah.
I need you to give me 5 artists to go check out that you think the 5, I call them the 5. So
okay.
What's your 5?
Okay.
And of course, J Soldier, we already know.
Yeah, of course. Come on, that's come on, man. I mean, that's not even got to be said. Of course, go check out my boy J Soldier. But I just go from our platform. Right now, you got to check out Dre the Great out of Killeen. Dre the Great is a super talented MC. Got on the SmokeOut tournament, and man, he went through everybody, man. 5 rounds, got to the finals, and won that motherfucker. So definitely Dre the Great. I like a cat out of Waco. His name is Northside Nino. He's super dope. I like him. Somebody else that won one of our tournaments as well, Jay Mill. Super talented artist out of Dallas. He rep Austin, though, for sure. So shout out to Jay Mill. I'll get 2 more. Man, it's so tough, bro. Man, the last few years, I've DJ for 300 artists plus, so it's gonna be tough. If I don't say your name, I'm sorry. Don't inbox me.
Don't take no offense.
None of that shit, bro. It's been too many of y'all niggas, but I'll give you 2 more. There's an artist named Ken LaFleur out of Dallas. Okay. He's dope as a motherfucker, man. I like him a lot, and I'll give you a lady as well. Shout out to Skylar T. She was on our tournament as well. Skylar T is a super dope artist out of Austin as well. She's dope. So definitely, those are some artists to definitely be on the lookout for sure.
There you go. You're 5.
Yeah.
That was fine. That was on point, man. Yeah. I knew like 3 of those artists that you had named. But yeah, the other 2 I'm definitely going to go check out. Y'all need to go check them out too.
Yeah, go do that.
Y'all make sure y'all go support the pre-roll, the SmokeOut. whatever they got coming up, man, because they always put on fire events. They got great talent coming out. And you got to support your artists, man. You got to support your local artists, especially when they dope and putting in the work like they doing, man.
Yeah.
So everybody that's watching this, listening to this, go check them out. Go visit, man. Y'all make sure y'all go visit www.rawbrilliancemedia.com as well, too. Y'all go check that out. We got new things coming up.
Yes,
we got 2 new shows coming out. So I want y'all to be on the lookout for that. It's all coming through my platform as well. They just talked about. So y'all got to support, man.
Go do that, man.
But, yeah, man, I appreciate you coming by, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Tapping in with me. This shit was beautiful, bro.
Definitely dope.
And y'all platform is amazing for real, man. And I'm really like, every time people talk about it, man, it makes me like even proud to even have known Jay back then when y'all first get started doing this and going to the first show and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, them boys really putting it on, man.
Appreciate that, man. We appreciate the support from you too, man. Always, bro. That shit mean a lot to us for sure.
Oh, for sure, always, man. But yeah, there you have it, man. This is another episode of Raw Brilliance. DJ Napalm. I am your boy Mansa J. Until next time, we out.
Peace.
One.